one full day, I cut out all devices from my life. My phone, my TV, my laptop. I went from 6 hours of screen time to 0. I spent 24 hours in complete digital darkness. I'd like to ask you all, how much time do you spend on your phones daily? I'd like you all to show with your fingers how many hours. Come on now, no judgment here. Okay. Now I'd like you to show me how many hours you spend creating. All right. Anything from writing, drawing, sculpting? Okay, you can put your fingers down now. We can all agree that the numbers for the first question were starkly different than the second. Now, where am I going with this? I'm not here to lecture you about the dangers of screens. I'm here to dissect one crucial yet overlooked area affected by technology. The constant narrative teachers, parents, and even our own peers perpetuate is about how dangerous screen time is to our academics and health. But what about our creativity? I do understand that we all go through the motions of daily life: school, work, sports, clubs. I'm no exception. But it dawned on me as I was reflecting for this TED Talk that I left no room left for my love of writing, crafting, or painting. I had replaced my endless creation with endless scrolling. Creativity is endangered. According to the Torrance test of creative thinking, creativity has been plummeting since 1990. This trait, a fundamental skill that has fostered innovation through the course of mankind, is slowly tanking. And tech might be to blame. Let's dive into the relationship between these two forces. Technology and creativity shares a symbiotic relationship, enriching one another throughout the course of human development. First, creativity fosters innovation. Then, innovative thinking is the catalyst for new ideas and creations that have led to the digital revolution of the modern day. In turn, technology has caused the creative world to evolve in ways we have never seen before. With a new set of advanced tools, artists and innovators can elevate their visions to new heights. Many painters swap their traditional paint and easel for tablet and drawing apps, giving way to new techniques and convenient creation processes. Advancements in theatrical lighting has led to elevated stage sets and striking storytelling. Like many other aspects, creating has been fundamentally changed by the rise of tech. Furthermore, social media has created a new, accessible space for the art world. Only a few decades ago, the shareability of art was rigid, restricted to in-person galleries and direct communication. With the advancement of global interconnectedness, just by clicking one button, you can see creations from any corner of the world. The modern free flow of sharing enables the elevation of creative spaces and art appreciation in its entirety. Whether you're a budding artist trying to show off your new pieces, or a normal person discovering a newfound love for fun crafts, technology has shifted art's accessibility dramatically. But by the same token, as tech becomes a prevalent contributor to our world, we encounter new challenges to creativity. The balance between creating and consuming. We now each hold in our hands a 6-inch piece of glass that opens us up to a plethora of media sources. News outlets to social media, inspiration and information are overly abundant. But more isn't always better. This isn't benefiting the creative process. With the constant cognitive clutter, the never-ending noise of notifications compelling us to check and check and check and check, there is no room to step back and listen to what our imagination has to say. And if we were to continue on this trajectory, we will neglect our ideas. And slowly, but surely, future opportunities to create will fade. So, I decided to put my theories into action. And what better way to conduct this experiment than to use my own TED Talk writing process as the subject? So for 24 hours, I removed all forms of screens from my life so you don't have to. And here are my key takeaways. First, consume consciously. I found that in the 24 odd hours I spent away from screens, I turned to other forms of stimulation, such as reading. It makes sense for the human brain to find alternative entertainment in times of boredom. But reading didn't leave me feeling with the same cognitive clutter that my typical screen time did. Nothing is completely negative nor positive. It solely depends on your intentions. When consuming is intentional with the goal of betterment rather than mindless entertainment, we gain inspiration and fulfillment. But the most important takeaway I realized from my hours in the digital darkness was this. Idleness is not the devil's workshop. Idleness is creativity's workshop. During this project, I found myself trying to force some groundbreaking epiphany that I felt like I'm supposed to have. But that was the very epiphany I needed. Creativity requires pure spontaneity. It needs time and space to truly flourish. The perfect condition for this is the often dreadful state of boredom. You must give your mind space to wander. So, all I'm saying is this. Stay intentional with your time online and offline. Perhaps swap that morning scroll through Instagram with a passage from a book. Close your laptop and turn on some music. Also, leave a small portion of time, whether that be an hour or 15 minutes daily, devoted to allowing your thoughts to take front and center stage. As I send you off, I hope you walk away with a newfound awareness for these two powerful forces and a determination to create amid all the noise. Thank you.